Also sort of a worldview.
Okay.
It doesn't, like, people say to me, well, I'm a liberal or I'm a conservative, and I really don't. I'm married to a conservative. I'm a bleeding heart liberal. We just agree not to discuss
Right.
certain things, and you don't need to have. I'm not looking for a clone in a partner,
Right.
but I am looking for somebody who's able to discuss the issues on a fairly intellectual basis. I want somebody who thinks about the whole world as opposed to their little burg. And so when you're picking somebody, what is this person like? Is this person like just want to be in their small town and they're happy with their little community? Or is this somebody who thinks sort of globally and has a lot of different ideas about the world?
Right.
So we look at all those kind of things. Life stage is huge because obviously if you're 30 and you have 2 kids and you don't want any more, matching with somebody who's 30 and doesn't and wants to have
wants
a
kids.
family is going to be an issue. If I had one of the first matches I ever did, he was a lovely guy, and he had a boat and a home in Tremblant, very well off. But he was moving his boat to Kingston, and he was going to go down the St. Lawrence Seaway. I believe it was out the St. Lawrence Seaway. It might have been the loop they do, but he was going to go to the Caribbean, and he was going to retire on his boat. So I matched him with this French-Canadian woman who was gorgeous. I mean, she dressed beautifully. She was beautiful. The two of them went off on this boat. It was like a fairy tale.
Right.
Until she started to have grandkids.
Oh.
And so 3 years later, she came back and said, he's still a lovely man. I love him. And if he would only say to me, why don't we spend 6 months of the year on the boat and the rest of the time we'll be here in Montebello or Ottawa or close to her family. And he just was totally uncompromising. And she said, it's just, I just can't do it. I have to be around my family some of the time.
Yeah.
And it's really too bad because I don't think he ever ended up with anybody after that. And I thought that's a really hard line to take because I know he totally loved her. He told me I totally love her and I just don't understand.